Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, guys! Happy New Year!
We said that coming.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hi, guys!
I'm Erica.
I'm Harley.
And this is the
Erica and Harley Show.
Since we made a video,
It's been
so technically
quite a minute.
we're in between holidays right now, so this is going to count for our Christmas and New Year video. And so
and Thanksgiving, because we didn't post anything about Thanksgiving, so we want to
that works.
happy holidays to everybody. That's pretty much what we're saying.
Merry Christmas,
Yes.
even though Christmas is already past.
And New Year's is upon us in a few days.
Yes, by the
So-
time this video,
The only reason why we haven't been able to record, we haven't been together.
well,
Not
that,
only
and
that,
then
I
when
was...
whenever I come up here to do like our our Friendsmas and whatever else, you were sort of sick at the time.
I had
couldn't
no
talk.
voice.
We thought about doing a video anyways and just doing like a board for
Like,
you,
You're
but
just sitting here like,
it'd have been like a video that was so in detail of like what we're talking about, and
Yeah.
you just had to talk
yeah,
because you couldn't fit everything on a board.
no.
So we're going to do this now because now we're both.
Sorry, we're drinking hot chocolate. I am.
Yes.
And she's drinking hot chocolate, but
Mine's just down.
I got this Christmas mug. It is a Stitch. If anybody knows me, I love Stitch. And it changes colors. I didn't see it actually change, to be honest, just because it was in the thing, so.
It's one of those heat changing mugs.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah.
So this is our Christmas, New Year video, whatever you want to talk. And so we're kind of just going to talk about like our favorite holiday traditions, like what we do around Christmas time, and
We would like to know what you guys do. So
Yeah.
comment down below
Yeah,
or send
comment.
us a video or
send us a message and just let us know like if any of our traditions that we do during the holidays are the same as what you guys at home do, or if you guys do traditions that we don't really necessarily do, let us know.
even if you don't celebrate Christmas and you guys do Hanukkah instead.
Yeah.
Tell us your traditions, anything, just anything pretty much.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be like, even with like the holidays, it don't really have to be, even though it's like around Christmas and New Year's, if your traditions for like the holidays have absolutely nothing to do with the holidays, like we like, that'd be kind of cool to figure, my words, I can't. It'd be kind of cool to know what you guys do for your traditions, even if they're not holiday related.
Right.
Because a lot of my traditions are holiday related.
Right.
But I know some families, some of them, they have traditions that aren't really holiday related, but they do them around the holidays.
Right. Has your traditions changed since you were a kid, though?
From like, sort of.
Okay.
But not like extremely. I know, like when I was a kid, obviously we'd open presents on Christmas morning and go do family things and whatever else. But like since then, when we like at one point when I got older, we came back from a family thing on Christmas Eve, and we were just, I don't know if it was because my mom was excited for us to open our gifts, or if us kids were excited to open our stuff. Like my brother and I were just excited to open whatever it was.
Right.
We started opening everything on Christmas Eve. And then
a lot of families that do that.
we just would sleep in Christmas Day, and we'd get up and we'd go to families' houses and do all that. But like with Thanksgiving traditions, like we don't really have like anything in particular. I know like both my mom's side and my dad's side, both of them, they have Christmas dinners. Like my mom's mom will have like my grandma on her side, and then my grandma on my dad's side, they have like their dinners and stuff like that, which I really enjoy because they always have like really good food. Like Thanksgiving.
Sorry, a cat.
Thanksgiving is I like enjoy the food probably quite a lot. Quite a lot. And this is actually the first year that I actually didn't have to work on Thanksgiving. Not including whenever I lived up here, but whenever, as far as like being home, I'd always have to work on Thanksgiving because I was either working at Walmart or the current job that I have now, I'd always have to go back to work on Thanksgiving night, and this year we at the plant that I work for actually shut down for Thanksgiving and the day after Thanksgiving, so I had like an extended break.
I think anybody that works during the holiday, like, I think Christmas is anybody's open on Christmas and you work. I think it's heartbreaking. Thanksgiving Day is heartbreaking because I think you all should, and families, I understand, like, stores need to be open and stuff.
Because it's kind of hard, because I do know some people, like, their holiday traditions, whether it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever else, they will go to a sit-down restaurant every year and eat, just because it's, it's less complicated or whatever.
It is.
But, that's
I just think it's sad.
Some people do that.
I just think it's sad. I mean
I guess not everybody's, like, as family-oriented as some. I'm very family-oriented.
Right.
And so I really don't like it whenever I have to work on a holiday and I can't be around my family. Like, I was devastated this year because I almost missed my Christmas with my family, like, on both sides, because I was sick.
Oh, that's right.
And
you texted me that. I felt bad.
I had, like, whenever I left down here, I left here on, like, a Thursday, I believe. And
when did we do our Christmas? Because we did
it, like, on the 17th.
That's right, okay.
Because Liz and all of us did ours on the 18th.
Wow, I had your gifts here, so yours really didn't count as that day.
No, mine came quite earlier from you than what.
Because I was just, the gifts were there, and
they were taunting her.
I get excited. I'm the person that loves to give.
I do. I love to give, like, gifts and whatever else. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I will buy your gift in January.
Yes.
And it will, like, eat me away the entire year to not give it to that person.
Me, I'm the same way. If
like, when I get a gift for somebody, I'm just, like, itching to tell them. And, like, it is really a legit hard thing for me to keep.
I'm just excited.
And it's not just Christmas, like, anybody's, like, birthday gift or whatever else.
Anything.
And it's extremely difficult for me to keep that a secret.
Right.
The struggle is real.
It is. One of my favorite traditions that I like to do, and that I think I'm going to carry on with my family, with my kids, is my aunt always does a game.
Yeah.
And we play it that night on Christmas Eve. Ooh, sorry, cats were running, got hot chocolate.
That's
good.
But
cats are playing. I really love the idea of games on Christmas Eve. You play with the family.
Oh my goodness, I have a story whenever.
And then also, 24 Hours of the Christmas Story is always on the TV. Sort of. We switch it to other Christmas movies, but at 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve, that Christmas Story is on. Now that we're older.
Ours is the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah.
My mom will watch the Hallmark Channel all the time because there's so many Christmas movies, and I've seen this thing on Facebook, and I wish I could find it to, like, get it, like, verbatim.
Yeah.
But it was talked about, like, it has, like, 600 and some movies, like 13 whatever actors, one plot, and it's all the Christmas Hallmark. It's all the Hallmark movies and whatever else. But I love it. Like, I don't know what it is, but
right.
It's not really a tradition that we don't. It's just one of those, something that we like to do around that time, because we'll watch Hallmark Channel all year round.
Yeah.
But
now that we're older, we don't really do, like, extravagant gifts. We just more of a small kind of, like, be with your family kind of time, because that's what Christmas is more, is celebrating that kind of aspect. It's cool to watch the little ones. That's what brings me more joy in Christmas, because Santa is all that for the little ones. And the one thing that I've, like, actually started myself that I love to do is always making a Christmas movie list and making sure I watch it before Christmas or before, like, New Year's, because like the Santa Claus 2, with Tim Allen, the Grinch, not the cartoon.
I like the Jim Carrey one.
Yes, Jim Carrey is one of my ones that I love. That goes into the Polar Express, what other ones? Christmas Story is Elf. Yeah. I didn't get to watch Elf this year or the Polar Express, which I'm sad because they're sitting in my tubs right here in the movies. So I'm going to have to watch them before.
But no, like, speaking of, like, the games,
Yeah, you told me your story, yeah.
I think it's kind of been like a tradition almost at, on my grandparents' side, on the Davis side of my family. And every year, I forget when it started, to be honest, because it started, years ago. And we called it Dirty Santa. And it's almost just like a Chinese Christmas type of deal, whatever else. But everybody brings like a gag gift or a small gift or whatever else. And you can either bring it for like a boy or girl or for anybody or whatever else. And everybody that can brings a gift. And it could be a gag gift, like one year somebody put a box of toilet paper in it. One year somebody put like a log in it, whatever else. And like my grandma one year, she took this very long like tube of gum and stuck it in there.
Yes.
But it's fun. It's hilarious to see like the man like get like a woman gift and whatever else and different stuff. And how they play it is, this year my grandma did different, but usually how we play is that whoever plays, you get in a circle. Well, you try to form a circle in my grandparents' house with as many people that come on Christmas Eve. And you get in a circle, and of course all the gifts are displayed like in the middle. I mean, obviously they're wrapped, and then obviously if you're a boy, you pick a boy gift, or anyone. Girl picks a girl, or anyone, whatever else. And we all go around. You pick something, and well, that next person. On the next round, you can either keep what you got, or you can take somebody else's. You can steal it. And then you go and keep doing that after 3 rounds. You open what you got. Well, this year, she switched it up. She bought this little hot potato thing. And you threw it, like you went around with it. And when the music stopped with the thing, whoever got it picked the gift and whatever else. We did things a little different this year with that. But as far as, like, I don't even know if you would almost call it tradition. Of where we've done it, we want a couple things. Words can't. But like for me, like in my home, like with my mom and them, like in that, and oh my gosh, Erica, words. Hang on.
I was sitting here thinking when you were talking about the games. This past Thanksgiving, I was with my grandma Crabtree, taking care of her. She actually passed away on December 1st this year. She's one of my heroes, and I don't want to get too emotional on this, but I was just thinking about it. One of the Christmas traditions that you knew if you went to go see this woman, she gives you $5 in McDonald's gift card. Yeah. And she did it to all the kids, everybody.
I forgot my candy cane.
It doesn't matter how old you were or anything like that. She gave you a McDonald's gift card. Now, I know some people are going to probably sit here and be like, McDonald's, but literally, that is my favorite place.
It's the thought that can't, well, yeah, because all you eat is fries.
And no, I like their chicken too.
And chicken nuggets. No, forgot to put my candy cane in my hot chocolate. Sorry. No, like on my, like in my own home, words. In my own home, like my mom and dad, and my brother, and whatever else. One of my favorite things to do around Christmas, and it's especially around Christmas. This is like a legit Christmas tradition that I like to do. It might not, like my mom and them might not do it with me every now and then, but I always do this. Every year, at some point, when the Polar Express is on TV, I always get in my pajamas and I make a cup of hot chocolate, I stick a candy cane in it, and I sit down and I watch the Polar Express. That has always been a Christmas like tradition for me. But one of my favorite traditions like ever is, and I can, for as long as I can remember, for 25 years, on Christmas Eve, a lot of, like on Christmas Eve on my dad's side of the family, a lot of the like distant family come in and we all have like do our big thing there because everybody does their things on Christmas. Right. And so everybody comes in, there's like 40 some people at the house, you know, it's all packed and crowded, you know, there's food, there's galore, the kitchen, and whatever else. And every year, at a certain point right before we eat, my grandpa, he'll turn off the TV, he'll get his Bible out,
Oh.
and he'll read the story of when Jesus was born.
Oh.
And every year, every now and then,
That's amazing.
every now and then, he'll pick a grandkid to read it. And this year, I got to read it.
Oh.
And I've got to read it, but different prior times before and whatever else. And I mean, granted, I love the fact that I got to read it this year, but I would have loved to have listened to my grandpa read it.
Right.
Because it would mean a lot more, especially like in his health situation that he's in right now and whatever and stuff like that. It would have just. But and then every time after we read like the story,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget where it's at in the Bible. It's first something, and he'll read it from like the beginning to whenever it talks about Jesus being born. And always afterwards, he always says he always prays before we go eat and whatever else, and everybody joins hands. And they all.
That's so cool.
And I love. And this year, it was a little bit more emotional this year because of everything that's going on.
Right.
And I don't think that there was a dry eye when he got done because he was crying during his prayer and whatever else. But if there ever any time whenever there is no gifts or no money or whatever, or there's hardly any food or whatever, no matter what goes on, no matter what type of food we're having, whatever, I always look forward to that point. That is my favorite point. If Christmas was over after that, I'd be content.
Yeah. That's really awesome. That's a really cool story. That's a really cool tradition. And, it's important to carry on traditions. Like I said, with the games with my aunt and the gift cards, it's something that I always remember.
Oh yeah, I remember one year. I think it's been a couple of years or whatever else. It's whenever that Speak Out game first came out.
Oh yeah.
And I was working at Walmart at the time, and my aunt had texted me and asked me to buy the game. And then of course working at Walmart, only 5 of them come in at a time, and so whenever they do come in, I'm never working in the toy department to be able to buy one, so they're always gone before I get to them. Well, that one year I was actually in the toy department, and whenever they come in, I was able to buy one. So I'd snatched it up, and we played this at Christmas. My aunt ordered 40 mouthpieces, so
God.
everybody could have their own mouthpiece, but only to have 10 people actually play. But we had 5 groups of 2, and it was.
Yeah.
My grandma played, and that was the greatest thing ever, because having that thing in her mouth and trying to talk and say the phrases, I'm pretty sure we cried so hard.
Yeah.
We were laughing.
Yeah. It's amazing. I can sit here and say how many cool things that family does or the family does. I know what I look forward to is movies and spending time and giving my gifts.
I like getting the gifts that I get for other people, for sure.
Yeah, this year I actually got the privilege to enjoy getting gifts.
Yeah.
So I was kind of excited about that, getting gifts and making people feel good about getting gifts.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted.
Right, not that it's about the gifts.
It's something that I know, and for me, I love waiting for that person to open and see what I got them, because I don't just go.
That's why she couldn't wait till Christmas to give me my stuff.
I couldn't because it was sitting there, and then you were gonna stare at them, and I knew. I was just go ahead and open them, it's right there, just take it. Yeah.
But that's Christmas traditions that we do. We don't really do anything really for New Year's. My grandma My grandma Davis, she makes spare ribs and sauerkraut.
Oh.
We go out and we'll do that. And if there's a ball game on or something like that, we'll watch a ball game.
Yeah. But I hope you guys have a good Christmas. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down there.
We do have some things coming up. We are heading to Arizona in like 17 days.
Oh my God.
17 days. Something like that.
Long trip, baby.
Oh, it's a long trip.
I'm so excited.
But it'll be a fun trip.
It'll be just us.
Yep.
Going to see.
I'm calling. I'm not. Because we're going to this conference and whatever else. I'm like calling this trip like the road trip for Jesus.
Yes.
We definitely have some videos coming up. We apologize that we take so long sometimes to create videos and make some videos because our schedules are kind of crazy. And
she is also contributing on Facebook. I think you're on Instagram. Did we get that? Okay.
The shows on Instagram. I think you control that though.
You can message both of us on Facebook, here, on YouTube, anywhere. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, just don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, guys.
Oh, yeah. And enjoy the video of the walk.
We just needed to these and we're about to walk in, take some pictures and stuff like that. And see you guys soon. So this is the entrance to the zoo. There's some pretty lights here. We are gonna try to walk around and then kind of see where the shows and stuff are for the lights. So Erica is in the bathroom, and I wanted to come on here and send a little message to her because she is amazing. She's one of my best friends, and I wanted to get something really cool for her for Christmas. And I know I wanted to show you one of our gifts, which is going to NF again in May. And if you guys haven't seen our concert video, we already had seen him live. This is something special that me and her do. It's just go to concerts. Again, I think she's amazing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because there she is now.